Okay, the 2017 National Rifle Association annual meeting was held this year in Atlanta, Georgia. And like I try to do at these shows, I kind of wanted to showcase some smaller, maybe lesser known brands. We're going to take a look at one of those next, coming up here on Survival on Purpose. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose coverage of the 2017 NRA National Convention. I'm here with Tim Matter from Tactical Walls. You may remember Tactical Walls from our SHOT Show videos with the horrible audio on the last day, so hopefully we can do a little better for you this time. Tim, thanks for taking time to talk to us.
Hey, thanks for stopping by, Brian.
So if you're not familiar with Tactical Walls, real quickly, it's just a great way to store a firearm, easily accessible, but still out of sight and safely in your home in a lot of locations. So, Tim, just why don't you tell us a little bit about your products, how you got started?
Sure. Well, it started out with, I had this idea, I had this problem really, like most things, invention and mother of all necessity or something like that, I think. I don't know. Anyway, I had this idea, I needed a problem I needed to solve. It was, I needed to keep some guns hidden close by. So I figured out a way to hide it in my wall. And then I wanted to cover it up, so it started with the mirror. It was like the logical choice. So it started there, and then we decided to do a full length for rifles and shotguns, and then thought maybe people would want a small mirror or a picture by the front door, so they can keep a handgun by the door, you know, because if you go answer the door, don't know who the person is, maybe you'd want to have a handgun close by without having to run to a gun safe. So that's how we started 4.5 years ago now. And from that, it's kind of grown and evolved from, we've got mirror products, we've got shelf products, and we've got a variety of other items as well, lamps, tissue box, clock, all the way to our newest, most recent thing behind us is our mod wall. So whereas this product is not really so much for concealing or hiding, but it's still for storing or showcasing, you know, in a private setting. So if you got a gun room, like man cave, something like that, where you want to just keep some stuff. That's how things started out.
So your original product was required you to go inside the wall to create a storage. But then you've got, if you can pan over here,
I'll go over here, yeah.
You got some, these don't require any construction.
Correct. We build it, it comes to the customer completely assembled and ready to go. They take it out of the box and they install it into their wall. And we'll take this light here and you can see they're able to catch 3 studs, 16 on center, and hang this shelf up. Inside they've got plenty of room for a rifle, handgun, and there's still plenty more room in here if they wanted to put in a first aid kit, trauma pack. As you say, like, you know, being prepared for a bad situation, you want to have some defensive tools there. And chances are it's not going to be, if you have to resort to that, it's not going to be a good scene, and you could be the one getting hurt. Exactly. So you want to be able to make sure you've got some first aid stuff there for someone, for yourself, or someone maybe in your family, if it resorts to that.
So these things, now, they use some, what kind of lock do you use on these? They have an RFID?
These either are magnetic, which is our magnetic key, or we've got an RFID lock, and it's our RFID key. So we've either got key card access or magnetic access. I can show you how it works. I'll shut this here and let it lock. And I'll close the smaller one I got here. So to unlock this one, we put the magnet, and we release the magnetic latch. That lets us have access to it very quickly. The RFID is similar, the key card on top of the shelf here, and that allows it to open up. So that's our 2 lock options are either magnetic or RFID. That's available on our entire line of mirrors, our line of shelves, which is a couple different sizes. And then we've got different color and trim package to suit the customer's needs in their homes.
But what you've also got, we looked at SHOT Show, which I thought was really cool. You got furniture now.
Yeah, we've got furniture. So for people, some people maybe didn't like the idea of cutting a hole in their wall.
Right.
And so for them we had the shelf. Some people didn't like the idea of hanging the shelf, so for them we made furniture. So here we got a table. The key card gives you very fast access where you're able to store and secure, but you can strategically place this throughout your home. So you might have a table next to the couch, you might have a small shelf in the hallway or next to an entryway, you might keep a chalkboard in the kitchen, you know, you could have a shelf or a mirror in the bedroom, and that way you're able to keep a variety of firearms staged, you know, strategically throughout your home. So God forbid you need to get to them in a life or death situation, you have access, you can get to them quickly, and they're out of sight.
And away from little hands.
And away from little hands, exactly.
Right. And then you got a bigger coffee table that
we sure do. So this is our full-size maple coffee table in a natural finish. To unlock it, I've got a sensor on either side. I take my key card, I unlock it, and then I just lift up to release the tension on it to allow it to deploy.
A lot of room in there.
There's plenty of room in there. You can easily fit another handgun in there if you wanted to, or first aid kit, as we spoke about earlier.
And what I like about it, it's just a real simple design. It fits with pretty much any
It's a
decor.
solid maple in the mission style, so it's very basic. It's handmade furniture. We build it in Virginia, so people are very proud of the pride of work we put in here. But the idea of it is, the design is to keep it so that it doesn't draw too much attention to itself.
Right.
That'll allow, you know, again, if someone breaks in, you don't want them to think it's anything but a table.
Exactly.
And it's very easy to walk right by it.
Great job. I really like this stuff. And you got, you also got lamps.
We've got our lamp up here. Does not lock, so this is something that people would need to consider. You know, if they've got little ones, this may not be for them. Other products we have that don't lock, we've got a tissue box here. So you're able to keep a handgun, maybe flashlight, and you can take. What's nice people like about this is they can travel with it. They can move. So people who've got an RV, they can have this in the RV with them when they're traveling. They can put it in the back in the bedroom when they're sleeping. But that's one thing that people like this. But again, with little ones, that's a consideration the customers are going to have to consider.
Right.
And then also our clock up here.
It's pretty cool. Yeah.
So again, it's a fully functional clock, but it's non-locking, but it would fit in a number of decors.
Chuck Norris can watch 60 Minutes in 20 seconds. The safety people tell you to put your guns in your safe always, but if you need your gun in a bad situation, the last thing you want to do is go try to find your safe and unlock your safe and do all this stuff.
And we're huge safe advocates. We agree. Like, if you've got a gun collection, you should absolutely have 1 or 2 or 3 safes. But chances are your safe never really made it in too much further than the garage or maybe the walk-in basement. Right. They don't make it to the main living areas where you're going to spend the majority of your time. So we think of our products as a supplement to a safe. Right. So where you keep the majority of your collection locked up, very secure in a safe, but the safe was designed to keep your firearms safe. Whereas we try to make our products designed to help you keep your family and yourself safe. It's sort of like concealed carry for your home. But like you said, you hit on it, completely made in the United States and Virginia. We use poplar, birch, maple construction. So quality products made by quality people. So you can check us out on tacticalwalls.com, Tactical Walls Instagram, Tactical Walls Facebook, Twitter, all that social media stuff that people follow. So you can find us there.
Well, thanks for taking time to talk to us, Tim.
Not a problem.
And thank you for watching Survival on Purpose coverage of the 2017 NRA Convention. Okay, well, that was a quick look at one of the vendors here at the 2017 NRA meeting here in Atlanta. And as always, thanks for watching Survival on Purpose. I put out a new video every Friday and every Saturday, and very often some random videos throughout the week. You can check out a new one by clicking right here, and if you're not subscribed, you can fix that by clicking right down here. I really appreciate your support. Once again, my name is Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival's not an accident, so be prepared. I'll see you next time.